It's day 22 in our 30-day journey of documenting our relocation down to Texas. And today was one of those days where there was no unpacking getting done. However, I still felt it was a productive day, and so that's always good. However, as I think about the last almost week that we've been here now in Texas, I found myself getting pretty emotional. I feel like I haven't made as much progress as I would like to make as far as unpacking. Our clothes are still in boxes and suitcases, and I find that I get really hard on myself. And so just reminding myself to give grace. Like I would give a lot of grace to other people. Um, I would always tell other people, well, look at what you've already accomplished, reminding them to also extend grace. But when it comes to extending grace to myself, that's pretty difficult. I don't know if you can relate. Um, and the other thing is this morning, just trying to do too many things at once, of course. And I'm sure it's a result of lots of things, but I popped a rib out. And if you've ever had that happen, it's super painful. It like hurts to breathe. And so immediately I jump online and I jump into one of my lead communities, one of that I talk about often, how I use Facebook for networking. That's why I love these groups, these communities. And so I jumped into my mom community here in Texas and I said, I'm in search of a chiropractor, please help. And of course, many people responded. So I was grateful for that and was able to get in to see a chiropractor right away. And so I'm really grateful for that. So again, like anything, if you are not utilizing Facebook communities in this way, perhaps you're like me and you don't like social media for the time consuming entity that it is, or possibly it, pulls out some negative in you, like it had for me, as far as the comparison trap, looking at other people's lives and what they're doing and comparing. Facebook can still be a super great tool. Instagram, everything can be really great when you use it properly. And so if you need to set up boundaries, I encourage you to do that. I do that. When it comes to Facebook, I use it for groups and for community and for communicating. So I really value it for that. And today it was super helpful, and it really served me to find a doctor really quick. So I was able to get in to see a chiropractor, and I was just hoping for a quick adjustment. I'm like, I know what it is. Can you just give me a quick adjustment? And this doctor, he was so kind, and he really took the time. I felt like I was in the presence of like my dad or my grandfather or just a loving uncle. He's an older gentleman, and he really took the time to listen to me and my concerns, and just what was going on. And I was like, it's just a popped rib. You just adjust me and I get on my way. And he's like, no, we need to slow down, take a breath. Like, let's really look at this, because it's not what it really is. So, it's kind of a metaphor for many other things in life, that we think just a quick fix is all we need, but truly it's a deep down issue that we need to address. And so I guess that's what's got me thinking about, is if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling you're not making progress in your life, whatever it is, in your career, in your family, in your relationships, to look deeper and to enlist the help of an expert. I am such a huge fan of enlisting the help of a mentor, and it doesn't always look the way that you would imagine. So I encourage you to think outside the box. It always starts with prayer. Like, ask the Lord to reveal to you who can support you in this area that you might need support in. I could talk about mentors in every area of my life, and they change, and it's different seasons. I have different mentors, and then as we move, these people have been in my life even still today. Even if I move out of that city or state, I still am in touch with these incredible people who have made an impact in my life. And so I encourage you to seek mentors in your life, whether it's in your faith life, right? Titus 2 talks about how we need to be with wiser women as younger. It's not necessarily younger, but to have a mentor. And then if you are, to also pour into others. It's the whole reciprocal um, relationship where we find someone to mentor us, and then we also mentor to others. And I'm a big fan of that. And also in business, and in our home-based business, a lot of people just feel like they have to stay with the mentor that's their upline. If you're in network marketing, you know what I'm talking about, or direct sales. Even in real estate, your broker, but that doesn't have to be the case. Think outside the box and ask the Lord, who would be a good fit for me to mentor me. And as women, I strongly suggest you stay working with women in every facet, every area. And so that's super helpful to be able to walk alongside somebody who is maybe a couple seasons ahead of you that can support you in your journey, whether it's your work, your career, your family life, your marriage, your faith, whatever it is. I'm just such a huge fan of seeking out mentors to help you in that process. Seek the help of an expert. Like today, I had to see a chiropractor. Not just anybody would do. Like my husband could probably figure out how to crack my back, but would it have been in the right way? Would it be everlasting? Probably not. So actually taking the time to seek the help of an expert is truly worth it. In the long run, it's going to pay off. So I encourage you to do that if you're feeling in any sense of frustration or stall or stuck, that you would pray and ask the Lord to reveal. If you don't know what it is, pray and ask the Lord what it is that is, stalling you out, and then pray and ask the Lord to reveal to you somebody who could support you. And keep an open mind, because oftentimes it's not who we think it's going to be. I remember the first time a mentor appeared in my life for relationship and for my faith walk. She was younger than me, so I was really, I just didn't see it that way, but she was younger than me, and she was wiser than me, and she was just incredible. And so just let that be an encouragement for you today. And if you are transitioning in your life in any way, if you're moved like I have moved, if you're preparing for a move, or you're preparing for a transition in work, or coming home from work to be a stay-at-home mom, whatever it is, it takes time. So I have to remind myself, I will share with you, to just extend grace, give yourself grace. And just remember, if you just choose one thing in the day that is important to you to get done that day, so you can feel good that you're taking steps forward and you're making progress. That's what's so important. And then rewarding yourself in however that looks for you. If it's to get to go meet up with a good friend, or get to sit down and watch a favorite show, or go to a movie, or whatever it is that is your reward for accomplishing the hard thing in your day that matters to you. So that's it for today. We're 22 days into our journey, and I think I was, the last couple of days have been just so hectic. I haven't really updated on the relocation process much. So of course it's just chaos. It's just boxes everywhere, which you can imagine, typical, right? When you first move into a place. But as far as I had an interior designer come over, we went through the whole house, we came up with our plan. And so I'm really excited about that. And we're just waiting to get some numbers and different estimates from different contractors, and really start to narrow down that process. And it's really kind of a mind game for myself. I'm like, why am I unloading all these boxes when I'm just going to have to pack them back up for the remodel? But you just never know how it's going to unfold in the timeline. There's just so many things out of our control. And so I just take it day by day. And the kids got to go in the pool today, even though it was windy and chilly. They were super excited to go in the pool, so they got to do that. And other than that, like our home security got set up, our Vivint, which um, we love Vivint home security. And if it's got the doorbell cam, it's got a camera on the pool in the backyard, it's got the keyless entry, the garage, like everything automated, making it super simple. So we're happy to have that. I was really missing the Vivint in this new home not being set up yet. So I actually accidentally called the fire department, the paramedics, the first day we were here, because there was a old security system that I didn't know how to work, and I was trying to turn off the chimes and accidentally called emergency services. They pulled up in front of our house. I said to my husband, "Oh my goodness, I think they're here for us." And they said, "Well, do you have an emergency?" I said, "Oh, no." And they were really kind and gracious, um, and it was no problem. But it's nice to know that they come out pretty quick. They're just down the road. So anyway, we are making progress on the home front, and I had a friend fly in today. She's here for a business conference, and so I got to spend the day with her. And of course, my back and my rib situation is feeling much better, and but I definitely appreciate your prayers about that, because I'm sure it's just everything compiling, from packing and moving and sitting in a car for 4 days, and just the stress, right? Like I really hold my stress up here in my neck, and I get really tense. And so things tend to creep up. But that's it for today, day 22. And please remember to follow on at Facebook at Living on Purpose, because after these 30 days are up, that's where we're going to continue the conversation and continue this community. So be sure to jump over on into Facebook, into Living on Purpose. You can search Krista Tejada and you'll find it. Also on YouTube, you can search Krista Tejada and my channel will come up, and also videos will continue there. But for the community, I encourage you to check out Facebook and go to Living on Purpose. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks so much for checking in and following along. If there's anything I can do to support you, if I can help you, maybe you need help just determining what it is that you're feeling stuck or stalled, or if you would like some help finding a mentor, I would love to support you in that. That's really what it's all about. I'm just such a big fan of mentors, and if I can support you in any way, then please reach out, send a message, email me, whatever is easiest for you. So I hope you have a blessed day, and God willing, I'll see you next time.